Dun, 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 dun. Super Art Teacher! Today, we have a story that shows why Super Art Teacher is a superhero. It was a sunny day, a beautiful day for flying. Then suddenly, I must fly down there so I can help. Help! There was help needed at a school nearby. Please help me, I lost my paintbrush. I need one for art class. All I have is this pencil. Please help! This was a job for Super Art Teacher. He thought for a moment or two, and then Super Art Teacher used his transform vision to transform the pencil to a paintbrush. Wow, thank you so much. You're very welcome. Now that I think about it, a better way to end the story would have been with a picture of Super Art Teacher flying away high in the sky, sort of like in the beginning of the story. What do you think? Hello everyone, welcome to Wednesday's video. This is part 2 of our superhero week. If you didn't catch the last video that I made, what we did was we came up with superheroes, we drew them, and we came up with super abilities, while also thinking about the superheroes that we know in comic books and the superheroes that actually exist in real life. Real life superheroes like teachers. Teachers have always been my heroes. Ever since I was a kid, growing up, teachers have inspired me because they are awesome. So, in thinking about that, I came up with Super Art Teacher. My Super Art Teacher has transform vision, the ability to fly. Also, I thought about a couple other abilities too since the last video, shapeshift and super imagination. Okay, I gotta stop the video right here because for those of you that have been paying attention, thank you. This obviously is not how you spell imagination. Imagination is not spelled with 2 M's, okay? Imagination is spelled like this, with 1 M. This is incorrect because there are 2 M's. This is correct because it has 1 M. All right? Correct, incorrect. Correct, incorrect. Correct. Imagination with 1 M, not 2. All right, cool. Sorry. Now let's get back to the video. And what I've done here is I've taken some of their abilities. Obviously, you can see that Super Art Teacher is flying and the transform vision, and I've used them in a story. So what do you think I want you to do today with your abilities? I want you to make a story. Your story could possibly be just pictures, or your story could be just words. But I would like you to include a superhero of your choice that you choose and their abilities. You can think about what abilities does your superhero have. You could think about abilities that you would like to have if you were a superhero. You could also think about what would you do with those abilities and what does your superhero do with those abilities. Spider-Man uses his abilities to help people in the neighborhood. Friendly neighborhood Spider-Man. He web slings on buildings, flying, and uses his spidey sense to sense danger. And he helps people with that, with those abilities, right? What about real life superheroes? Teachers have so many abilities. Teachers are able to work in a really fast-paced environment, listen to many people at once, come up with different lesson plans, come up with different ways to teach a certain subject, communicate very well with people, see things that not other people see, and teachers are able to do their work for their students given any circumstance. And they're able to do it well. So to begin this drawing lesson right now, I'm going to quickly remind you, Super Art Teacher is going to be the hero in my story, and I'm going to include the other superpowers that I come up with. They are shapeshift and super imagination, and I'm going to do it this way here. I'm going to fold my paper first into 4 sections, so I have 1, 2, 3, 4 similar rectangles, and I'm going to include words and pictures in my story. You don't have to do it this way. You can come up with many pictures or just one picture. You can come up with a story with the words. That's totally fine. It's up to you, okay? So instead of me going through every step-by-step way of how to draw my superhero, I'm basically just going to do a quick video of me drawing my story and writing my story so you can see what I do. But like I said, you can make this story however way you would want to make it, okay? So, without further ado, you'll need a paper and pencil, and let's get this drawing started. Here I have my piece of paper, and now I'm going to fold it in half just like this so I can create one rectangle. All right, and I'm going to create another fold here to create more rectangles, like so. And you don't have to do it this way. Like I said, this is your story. You can make it however you would like. I'm gonna get started with this drawing. right now. As I have said before, you can make this drawing any way you want to make it. You can have pictures, you can have words. Maybe you don't even want to draw or write. Maybe you just want to tell a story that includes your superhero. All right, that's totally fine. This picture is taking me very quickly to draw. This is probably like a 30-second video, 40-second video that actually took me about 8 or 9 minutes to do, but because this is a time lapse, it seems as though that the drawing is taking me a lot faster. I do not have super drawing skills, although I wish sometimes I did. This includes drawing and pictures. Your story can be whatever it wants to be, okay? And thank you so much for watching this. This is the story that I came up with for my superhero, super art teacher. It was a typical day, a good day to practice shape-shifting, and then suddenly, help, please help. Help was needed at a nearby school. I need help painting a picture. I have no paintbrush. Super art teacher thought for a moment, when suddenly he had an idea. Super art teacher shapeshifted into a super paintbrush. Wow, any ideas of what we should paint? Luckily, super art teacher also has super imagination. He used his super imagination to help paint a beautiful painting. And I spelled imagination right. Yay! Both of them said yay. The end. So it's a pretty fast story, but I think you get the idea of including your superhero with their abilities using words and pictures. Like I said before, you can tell the story your own way. That's totally fine. Thank you so much for following along and watching the video. If you didn't follow along, that's okay too. Friday will be part 3 of the superhero week. We're actually going to be making superhero costumes, which I'm super excited for. All you're going to need is some pieces of papers. I think 4 or 5 pieces of paper should do. If you don't have the materials, that's all right too. Hopefully someday that we can make superhero costumes together. So I will see you on Friday, and thanks. Bye.